Hey, thank you for joining today. I have a special announcement to make. This is our 100th show. Yay! Happy birthday! Why am I doing this in the dark with a candle? Well, yes, I paid my electricity bill. But I just thought I'd do something different, just like the show today. Today's show are some of the outtakes and extras from the last 100 shows. So sit back, relax, and enjoy, and learn, and have fun. Buckley! How are you, my dear?
I'm fine.
Oh, I love this. I love your backdrop. I love everything.
Yeah, I've been doing this for when I'm speaking.
Yeah.
And I had a speaking thing this morning, then I have another one at 5:45 this afternoon.
Very nice. Well, there you got the full day.
Do you have a really windy over there?
A what?
Is it really windy over there? Oh, you got my shirt on.
I know I do. With a vest, because you deserve the vest.
No, what's with you in the vest?
I don't know. I think it gets me dates.
Here's a better angle. Do you like this angle? I can be up here.
No, I like the way you had it. And I love look at that, the tonal. How do you get the tonal qualities like that? It looks like you're in The Wizard of Oz before they went to Oz.
Yes, I'm using this camera here.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah. And then make you dizzy. Then go back to my other one.
Those are my initials, DZ.
But I just thought we could, have fun.
You could have been a child star.
Well, thank you. Now I could be an adult star from Disney.
Your nose was very small. What did you do to it?
I don't know. I watered it.
Yes. Well, wonderful. Especially, I guess it was 60s and 60s. We did a lot of summer theater, still goes on, but they had these wonderful theaters in the round, and we do musicals in the summertime, and you would go to Hyannisport, and I did all the musicals rather than plays, because that's my field. And I loved it, adored it. It's difficult to work in the round. Round means that the audience is sitting all around you. And if you're telling a joke this way, the people in back of you say, huh? Yeah. So it's tricky as a performer to be able to play to, but you learn,
Yeah.
Yeah. I had some wonderful memories about our acting class, and there's some things that I walked away from that I will always remember, and that I feel like I pass on the information to other people about acting. Again, it's like the motivation of what you want in that moment. It's a self attempt to try to achieve what you want at that moment, in each scene when we were talking about. But also, I'll never forget that I learned to always protect your work. And I pass that on to a lot of people who ask me questions about acting. It's always protect your work, because the audience is not very forgiving. Like, for example, if you're tired and you're on set and you're just like, I just got to get through this. I'm just not feeling it right, but I'm just going to go ahead and do it. The audience doesn't know that. They don't know, like, oh, maybe he's really tired.
Yeah.
Maybe he's having a bad day. The audience don't know, they don't know that. All they do is just see you on scene, and they're like, what does it look like? So it's okay to stop and say, I'm not happy with how things are right now. I'm going to take a step back and let's do this right. Let's do this the right way. And so I've learned that a lot. And I've had to use that not just for acting,
Yeah.
but in general. I've had to actually stop and say, you know what? This is not really going the way I want them to, or, I just don't really feel comfortable right now. I'm going to take a step back and reassess the situation. And that has been such a great tool. And I've definitely taken that away from our acting class, is that to always protect your work as much as you can. So I just wanted to say that. Well, thank you so much for all you did for us, and I miss it. I tell Justin stories about how we, at night we get together and just like do scenes and stuff, and he's just like, why didn't I know you back then? Why didn't I do that? It's just a wonderful, beautiful time. Beautiful moment in time.
It's, you say that, I mean, it's everyone, I mean, you and everyone who gave to me. I mean, to be in that group, this is my extended family.
I love it. Definitely blessed.
That I've done, my favorite role. I would say probably the stuff I did on Curb, not because it was he was necessarily an honorable guy, because because he was pretty intense, but it was just so much fun. I mean, it was just so much fun. I look back on it so fondly, and just I was so lucky, so fortunate to be a part of that show. So yeah, I think that's what it was. It was just a blast. I got to work with Larry David. I mean, come on, Jeff Garland, come on. So that was pretty cool.
Yeah. And when you get a role, when you get, let's say, okay, this is your character, what's your first thing that you do?
I say thank you. I say thank you. I'll tell you what, and this is true for not just getting the role, but something that I know so well in terms of auditions. The best thing that I can do for an audition is to be prepared, to know my dialogue, frontwards, backwards, upside down, left, right. You know what they say, and so you know it, so you can forget it. You don't have to think about the words. And so, in answer to your question, the first thing I do is really just try to I got to be prepared. I got to know what I'm doing, and I know that if I know my dialogue, if I know what the scene is, what's happening, I can go in there pretty confident that I will do a pretty decent job. I'll be able to respond and not be embarrassed by what I just did, and go in and feel pretty good about what I did. That's huge, And like I said, getting back to the audition, that's so key in getting the call back or getting the job. Being prepared. It is for me anyway.
Yeah.
Everything I do today, I do because I love it.
Yeah.
Not because I have to. And my mother said, this is the last one. My mother always said, who said you should be able to do what you love and make a living? And I get to do it.
Yeah.
So there you go.
I love that.
Yeah.
This was what he did when other kids were playing in a sandbox, with toys. Rex was playing at his little keyboard, figuring out how to take a piece of music and how to change it up, not without changing the actual core melody, and express different emotions. So it's his kind of acting. It's his way of, right, Rexy?
Right, Mom. Emotions through music.
Emotions through music.
So instead of playing in the sandbox, you played with the black and white keys.
Right, Rex?
Yes.
I love it.
As I was saying earlier, it's like, I like, sharing inspiration, and I had a chance to do that when I worked in that music store back in Osnabrück, Germany. People would come in and ask, do you guys have a folk guitar? And we're like, oh, you mean a metal string guitar, like a steel string guitar? And they said, yeah, I want to play, like country and folk and stuff like that. And I said, oh, good. Yeah, so check this one out, and I'm playing. Let me do that again. So play that run, and people go like, whoa, of course, have a much bigger chance to sell the instrument when, people get struck with the inspiration, because it shows, is it unfair? No, I don't think so. It shows, that, wow, if I work on it, I can just transmit that energy to somebody else,
Yeah.
And of course, when we're young, we think we're doing it for the chicks, or whatever. But later on, it just becomes only about just carrying your soul's energy out and hope it does something good for somebody else.
I love you. Thank you. Thank you all for being here. And
You too, Uncle David.
keep
And
staying safe.
Uncle, is that what you got, Uncle David? Oh, that's cute. I like that.
That's my niece and my nephew.
Uncle David. We have to do a show and call it Uncle David. It could be like back in the day when they had, what was that? I forget the person, but anyhow, we're going to call this Uncle David.
Uncle David and Auntie Ronnie.
That's right. Hey, I can always do
Auntie
that.
Ronnie.
Yeah.
I love
So
you,
listen,
Auntie Ronnie.
I love you too, and I'm looking forward to meeting you guys and hearing you guys very soon.
So we have a few questions from the class and people out from Meet the Biz and Facebook and the internet. Joe says, what movie or actor or moment inspired you to become an actress? What was the event or thing that made you declare, that's what I'm going to do?
Well, I would have to say that I was inspired by Carol Burnett, and I talked about that. She was my inspiration as a kid because she had a wonderful sense of humor about herself, and people were laughing with her and not at her. And that was a talent that I wanted because, when you grow up with cerebral palsy, you got a lot of kids laughing at you and making fun of you and mimicking you. And laughter didn't always feel good, but with Carol, it felt good.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. The next question, question from Todd Jenkins. The Wild West setting of Deadwood had the potential to be a nightmare for a disabled actor. How did the crew and producers work with you to ensure your safety and ability work smoothly?
It was the most amazing cast and crew that I have ever worked with. I mean, seriously. It wasn't, oh, please. I remember when they were really careful because I had to get down on my knees and scrub blood.
Right.
And sometimes you have to do a scene over and over and over again to get it from different angles and, the camera's over here. And they were really concerned at how many times I was going to my knees. So they bought me knee pads to go down on so I wouldn't hurt my knees. And I said, this isn't really necessary. I was raised Catholic and I was on my knees half my childhood. And if I wasn't on my knees then, I was on my knees for something I did, and Mom made me go standing on my knees in the corner for about 40 minutes. And you think about what you did, Jerry. No, it was an amazing support system. Ian McShane and I got along so well. And everybody, I have not one negative thing to say about anybody from David Milch all the way down. It was a dream role.
Yeah. And it's amazing how that cast was so perfect. Everybody was just,
It's a once in a lifetime thing to happen.
Thank you, Carolina White.
You are so welcome. Who knew I'd end up engaged? We are engaged, right?
Oh my gosh. And
I love you, David Zimmerman, and I can't wait to meet your class in person, your classes.
Oh, and they can't wait to meet you. And Charlie.
And Charlie, where's my Charlie boy?
Yes, we're interested.
Don't go away.
We won't go away.
Don't go away.
So, I think I've got to find thing to put on this. So, ooh,
Now, remember I said I was starting to paint?
yes.
Charlie. That's my Charlie
Look
boy.
at Charlie.
So cute. And he
That's a
looks
good one. You're great.
well, you know, it's easy because I look at his sweet face every day. Charlie, where are you, son?
Charlie.
Charlie boy.
Maybe he's taking his
what?
afternoon.
I think, yeah, he's taking a nap. Yeah, he's in this room, I think.
I love you.
I love you. Stay happy, stay well, stay home, stay safe, and stay hopeful and positive. I love you.
We
Love
had
you
magic
all.
to do.
You know what's so funny? Because since you do magic and everything, I do have a niece, and her birthday. I don't know when her birthday is. I might have to book you for I might have to book you for a magic show.
My calendar is wide open.
All right, I'm just saying.
A lot of actors, I think, deal with, like people wanting to reach out and say how much they like their acting and stuff. And so that takes a lot of their time. I have people that want to do that. And then I have people wanting to ask me from a disabled actor's perspective, who are also a lot of people with disabilities. How do they get in? What do they do? How do they work? What do they show it? Do they not show it? Do they hide it? Do they, trumpet? Do they keep it under wraps? Like, what have been the struggles? So I have a lot of people reach out for those reasons. And then also because of the story of recovery and, like the rudimental video. Did you ever see that video? I co-produced a music video called Waiting All Night by Rudimental, this band.
No, I've got to see this.
Yeah, it has over 200 million views now and still growing. 200 million. Yeah, not 2 million, not 20 million, 200 million. And so it became like a super pop, huge song, won every award in Europe, blah, blah. So I have tons of people reaching out all the time about their story of recovery, how it helped them, or if someone they love was just in a horrible accident and what should they do. So there's a lot of like pressure on me to do that, and I can only do that through social media. If I had a website that also did that, it'd be another place to go, and I just can't. Yeah, it's a lot. So just my name at Instagram and Facebook and the fan page and Twitter. So I try to answer everybody, but it's impossible. I mean, like, this is the crazy stuff you deal with.
Yeah.
Like right now, like right before getting on with you, just having all the fans saying, "Hey, did someone steal your page?" So someone is pretending to be me. So I'm getting all my real fans writing me saying, "Hey, someone's pretending to be you," and following everybody, and then they're like that individual is pretending to be me, and then trying to give advice as if it's me. And I'm like, it's just so creepy.
How do people, can't they just take care of themselves and instead of being someone else? I mean,
you're asking an actor that. Can't they just be themselves? No,
I can't.
Yeah. Oh, I don't want you to get to know me. This isn't even really a kitchen.
I know. You take down the wallpaper.
I take it down. I'm like at a dumpster.
It's a green screen.
Yeah, it's a green screen. This isn't even my living room or my kitchen.
That would be funny. I'm actually outside in the Mojave Desert.
Yeah.
Same here. I can't wait for my avocados at Christmas.
Hey, don't worry. I'll go get it.
Best gifts at Christmas. I got the best basket of avocados and a gorgeous wooden cheese board that his family made, and candles that my whole house. I mean, really, that's what I dream of. Great coworkers who give awesome Christmas baskets.
My dad would love that. You said that.
Maybe a Hanukkah gift?
Yeah. Why wait for Hanukkah, Cole?
Stop.
Stop dream of love before you break my heart. Stop in the name of love before you break my heart. Make it love.
I love it.
Stop it.
Thank you, Lexi Marmon.
Oh, you're welcome. Anytime, anytime. Yeah.
Thank you, Hope Simon.
Thank you so much. I know a lot of stuff at once. You are amazing. She's an incredible interpreter.
Oh
She's
my
amazing.
Oh,
Yeah, watching her.
I mean, remember when I got my Media Access Award?
Yeah.
She was up there with me signing. She was the one signing.
That's why, because she looks so familiar to me. I was like, I know her. I know her. Wow. Do you remember when we were there and Stevie Wonder just came in and just started jamming with the, I was like, is this really happening right now? That's insane. Stevie Wonder came and was like, improv, just completely improv. Everybody was like, big dance party, let's go. It was awesome.
That was like one of the best moments.
Incredible.
If I could just put in, how do you think I felt standing there going, one of my idols who I've always dreamed of interpreting for and who I've loved is now walking onto the stage to perform, and I have no idea of anything he's going to do or say, and he had written a special song, you remember?
Yeah.
Disability community.
Yeah.
He did. And I had never heard nothing. And I was just listening, trying to really do it justice and match it, and that, you know, the deaf would see and hear that song the same as the hearing. We're hearing that beautiful song. So it was like, I mean, inside my heart going, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. You know, it's Stevie Wonder, and the other part's going, oh my God, I have to trip over something. I don't know what's going on. I hope I can hear it. I hope I understand it. I hope it's easy concepts, etc.
Oh my God, I'm surprised. I'm surprised you were able to interpret. I probably would just sit there like, oh.
I know, right?
What? I would have lost my job right then and there. I would have been fired. But wow, that's amazing. That's a beautiful moment. That's so cool that you were there. You understand what we were talking about.
Yep.
Wow.
And I remember that moment of them saying, Stevie Wonder, surprise, and him coming out. I'll never forget that whole thing. When you guys brought it up, I hope you don't mind. I kind of
Oh, please, we're all family here. I'm so glad you brought it up.
Oh, I love it.
This was nice.
This is very nice. Yeah, I want to do this in person, like you say. I want to come to your facility and be with people. You've got some amazing people that I've met through you, and that I'd love to see again, and of course many of the new people that are a part of it. And of course,
Well, I think we have over 100 now, which is amazing.
Amazing.
Okay, well, we're gonna have to. Next time I want to Skype with you and Zoom. I want to Zoom with you, and I'm cheating on Zoom with you and Ellen.
Oh, that'd be great.
Yeah.
David, thank you so much, and thank you so much for what you do for our community in the entertainment industry. Your giving spirit, your knowledge, your sensitivity, and your just loving spirit. You know, you're a shining light in the midst of in some ways aspects of Hollywood that are not so cool, but you certainly are.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you. Thanks for being you.
Thanks for the memory.
Go, man.
Go, man. Go, man.
And never lose, for we were young and sure to have our way.